Good morning, boys and girls. This morning we're going to read Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion again. After we're done reading, I have sent your parents a link to listen to the fairy tale Little Red Riding Hood, the original one that you probably know about. So when we're done reading this story, if you'll go ahead and watch Little Red Riding Hood on another YouTube channel, and then come back and we're going to compare and contrast the two stories. We're going to talk about what is the same between the two stories and what is different. So pay close attention as we read today. Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion by Alex T. Smith. This is Little Red, and today she is going to be gobbled up by a lion. This is the lion. Well, that's what he thinks is going to happen anyway. One hot morning, Aunt Rosie woke up covered in spots. There was only one thing to do about it. Ring, 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 ring. Oh dear, said Little Red when she heard the news. I'll come right away. So she packed her basket, waved goodbye to her daddy, and set off. It was a long way to Aunt Rosie's. Little Red walked under the giraffes, over the sleepy crocodiles, and dashed past the chattering monkeys. She crept around the termite mounds and under the leaping gazelles. Then she caught a lift on an elephant and waggled her way around the hippos and warthogs and waved hello to the meerkats. Then she sat down for a rest in the shade of a shady tree. And that's when the lion arrived. The very hungry lion. Oh, hello, purred the lion. Where are you going? To visit my auntie who is covered in spots, said Little Red. And in the time it took for his tummy to rumble, the very hungry lion had cooked up a very naughty plan. My very clever plan. He didn't think it was naughty, he just thought it was clever. Number 1, sneak off to Auntie Rosie's house. Number 2, hide in her cupboard. Number 3, dress up as Auntie Rosie. Number 4, wait for a bit. Number 5, jump up and eat Little Red. Number 6, eat Auntie Rosie for pudding. Well done! You are a very clever lion. And he rushed off to put his plan into action. First, the very hungry lion plonked Aunt Rosie in a cupboard and locked the door. Then he squeezed himself into one of her nighties and covered himself all over with spots. Of course, when Little Red arrived, she realized right straight away that it wasn't Aunt Rosie sitting in the bed. She quickly looked around and spotted her auntie peeking through a gap in the cupboard. Then Little Red decided that she was going to teach the naughty lion a lesson. "Oh, Auntie!" cried Little Red. "What tatty hair you have!" And before the very hungry lion could even lick his lips, Little Red had brushed and combed and twisted and braided until the lion had a lovely new look. This had not been in the lion's plan. So he opened his mouth wide and, "Blimey!" tutted Little Red. "What grubby, grotty teeth you have, Auntie." And Little Red made the very hungry lion brush, brush, brush his teeth until they sparkled. "Oh, Auntie," sighed Little Red, "what an old nightie you are wearing." And before the very hungry lion knew it, Little Red had found him a much prettier frock to wear. This had not been in the lion's plan either. "Stop!" yelled the lion. "I'm a very hungry lion and my tummy is grumbly." Little Red waggled a finger. "Well, trying to gobble up children and poorly aunties is very naughty. If your tummy is rumbly, all you had to do was ask nicely for some food." The very hungry lion let Aunt Rosie out of the cupboard and said, "Sorry," ever so politely. The three of them munched through a basket full of donuts together. Well, the lion had 5. Soon it was beginning to get dark, so the lion walked all the way back home with Little Red on his very best behavior, and he promised to never, ever, ever try to eat another auntie or any children. But he might be tempted to eat a daddy. No, bad kitty, bad kitty. The end. I love that story. I think it's so fun. So now I'm going to turn off this video and I want you to go watch a video of Little Red Riding Hood. And when you come back, we're going to do some comparing and contrasting. So as you're watching, think about things that are the same in both stories and things that are different. See you soon.